when you are near. I don't want to go anywhere when I see you. I never want to change my view. You free my soul and make me want to lose control. If this is love, then nothing can change it below or above. Purifying.
I hope y'all don't mind. My hair's a hot mess. I said, head down, 2 ponytails. Try to make it look cute. And then I threw on my sister's shirt she made me. I said, we're gonna rock like this because we have to get this message out today. When you are seeing this, you are meant to see it. Today's topic: twin flames, soul contracts, and cord cutting when necessary. And I'm going to make it brief. Y'all know me. I don't sit here and I'm not going to talk to y'all for like 30 minutes to an hour, maybe about 5-10 minutes. But the reading I'm doing today, the love reading, is based on twin flames. And it's going to be specifically a pal related to a certain circumstance. Okay, if it fits your circumstance, then that's your pal. That's how you're going to choose today. Or you could choose by the top card, and whatever message comes through, that's your message. Do whatever your intuition is moving you to do. But let's talk about twin flames. First off, if you don't know what a twin flame is, it's not just some word that's trending in the spiritual community. Your twin flame, now some people like to describe them as the other half of you. I don't see it as that. Your twin flame is somebody who you've had past lifetimes with that you never fulfilled what your initial mission was in coming together. And if in a lifetime you can come together and succeed at whatever your soul contract was that you guys agreed to before you were manifested into physical form, if your two light energies can get on the same frequency at the same time and stop one person running while the other's chasing and the other one's running when the other's chasing, if y'all could really unify, it would be a power couple. The most amazing unifying of two energies ever in your life. And you know your twin flame because there's someone that you just feel deeply connected to. Deeply connected. Almost does feel like the other half of you. You know? But there's always a monkey wrench in the middle of you guys coming together and committing. Either somebody has a third party involved, or someone's just not ready to commit, or somebody moves and lives in a whole nother part of the country or the world. Different situations where you just can't get it together. Even when y'all want to get together, you can't get together. But you want to, even when you don't want to. You know what I mean? It's a love that can be very painful until both are on the same page, if that ever happens. Now, you can cord cut when necessary, when you need to free yourself from a connection that has taken way too much time to evolve. It's just repeating the same pain. The same joy, the same pain. The same joy, the same drop. Lift, elevate, and the drop. And when it gets to a point where you have you have become wiser from the experience. You know what you want, and that's not what you want. You can do cord cutting ceremonies to release that energy. Oh, it may take some time, trust, but you can do it. It's possible. Call on Archangel Michael's energy. Ask your ancestors to help you. Ask the divine to help you. You know, please release me, release this person from my vibration, from each other's vibration. Let us be free to find love where we are meant to find love, the love that we deserve. And it took me almost 20 years, almost about 18, 19 years to get my shit together and learn my lesson with my twin flame, who I did not end up choosing. Instead, the divine sent me my divine mate, and that's a whole nother level. It's a whole nother topic for another day. But I hope that made that clear for some of you out there who are still attached to your twin flame, or in a relationship where you can't understand the dynamics are weird, like that runner chaser vibe, third parties, intense love, intense attraction, no commitment, sometimes commitment, in and out. Always know this person's gonna be there. They always know you're gonna be there. Cord cutting is painful because they have to get used to surviving and thriving out of your energy, and the same for you. The connection will always be there to an extent, but you will no longer feel bound, like you just can't resist this person. So I'm praying for everybody out there. I'm sorry if I'm talking funny. My teeth are my teeth, okay? So that's why I'm talking a little weird right now. But I'm praying for everybody to recognize whether or not this person is worth, I don't even know what to call it. I don't want to say the game, but are they worth the initial mission? Can you become all that you could be without this person? Can you manifest what you are meant to manifest on this planet without them? If you can, or if you can meet someone else who can do the same thing, you know, detach if you have to detach. If your mission is calling you strong and this person is dragging their ass, okay, that's my advice. But if it just seems to be circumstance where maybe it's distance, to me that's something that can be worked on. Or, you know, very, very busy, unable to connect because of business, work, whatever. To me that's different. But once your emotions are feeling, to me, as if they've got the lesson, they see what the mission is, what their purpose is with this person, and the other person is still trying to hurt you or play games. Let's see how much you like me. I won't, you know, and do stuff like that. And then I'll pop up and I'll tell you how much I love you to see if you're still here. You know, sometimes it can get toxic to that point. And when it gets there, cord cutting is necessary. And that's just what I feel. Okay? From my experiences and my lessons. It's called Lessons on Love with Amina. So, you know, that's from my experiences. So, I hope that helps somebody. And, you know, to decide whether they want to keep on chasing or running or get rid of this soul contract, sign it with somebody else, just release that person's energy and move on. So I'm going to give you this twin flame reading. And the way it goes is there's going to be 3 piles. And pile number 1 is for people in relationships with someone they believe to be their twin flame. Pile number 2 is going to be for singles in separation from their twin flame, meaning you might get with them, you might not officially get with them, if you know what I mean. You might be friends with them, maybe y'all be together for a while, you're not together right now, whatever the case is, an on and off again situation. And pile number 3 is for people who want to disconnect and confirm that they have cut off the connection to their twin flame. So, I'll see you in a minute. Hey, let's get into it. I'm excited for this read, because I know the difficulty of going through it with a twin flame, and I know how great of a blessing it can be when y'all finally get it right and you come together. So let's just get right into it. Let's get into it with Amina. So pile number 1, you can either choose according to the advice card, or if you are in a relationship with someone you consider to be your twin flame. Pile number 2, you can choose by this advice card, or if you're single in separation from a twin flame, someone you go constantly back and forth with, or maybe you're with them but you guys aren't really committed, whatever. It's a situationship there. And pile 3, you can choose by this advice card, or this is for people who want to know if they've disconnected from their twin flame. Just want some confirmation. So taking a deep breath. Exhale. Whichever pile calls you, that's where your message will be. And I'll be right back with pile 1. Hey, pile 1. So this is your advice card. And we are going to put this to the side. Just so that you know, pile 1s, you have a different question for questions 3 and 4 that your guides will be answering today, because you are technically for people in relationships who believe themselves to be in a committed relationship with their twin flame. Or you're just somebody who was drawn to the card, but whatever the reason could be, just so that you know that. Just a heads up. All right. So, are you still connected to your twin flame is our first question. You have solar plexus chakra. So it feels like you are. Daydreams and decisions. You've had a lot of options. Maybe you're with your twin flame, but there's been moments of straying. Maybe on your end or their end. But I do feel confident with solar plexus shining through, just feeling good that you guys were successful in coming together. Possibly manifested each other through your daydreams. But yeah, I do feel that this relationship has had its moments. Okay. What were you supposed to do or learn together? Let's see. Did y'all do it or learn it? You're supposed to get balance. I'm going to give you your affirmation. I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. And you were also supposed to learn gratitude. I am thankful for this life and the opportunities that it presents. So if you feel that you guys, or you're with someone who you guys are completely balanced, everything is pretty fair, there's an equal give and take, and you are pretty much in a state of gratitude and thanks for your blessings, then you pretty much are doing what you're supposed to be doing. Or you're learning, because maybe in another lifetime you guys were very out of whack and did not show gratitude. Most likely, whatever your lessons are, it always feels like to me you must have faced the opposite or been the opposite in a prior lifetime, or maybe earlier in this lifetime. Okay. So my pile 1s, your question is, how are things between you two? So have someone in mind. Yin, very nurturing, feminine energy here. So it does feel very loving, nurturing, sensitive to each other's feelings, making each other feel very confident, feel good about themselves. Flexible. Wow, so there is a balance. You guys are able to compromise pretty good, which is why there's probably a great piece. It feels like this may have been what you dreamed for, like the perfect connect, which is how a twin flame can feel when you get with your twin flame. Deep knowing, yeah. You guys just have a deep knowing, a deep sense of each other. It does feel like there is a telepathic connection where sometimes you might feel like you're connected in thought. You could communicate through thought. Sometimes y'all do it and you don't even realize. And we have community. Now it does feel like you guys may come out once in a blue moon. It's like you guys are more homebodies, but you do get out into the community. It does feel like it feels like you have a family with this person. So even if you're not married, it does feel like you have children with this person. Okay. Or you're going to. So do you need to cut this person off? Now, if you're with this person, hopefully you get told no. So you have new beginnings. Now this came out reverse, but I don't usually take reversals with this deck. And firm foundation. So what I am getting is that no, you should not cut this person off. They do give you a very firm foundation. You guys together have built maybe your own home, a lifestyle, it just feels like you guys are each other's rock, or you're their backbone, or it's giving me Four of Wands energy, root energy. So it does feel very balanced and very strong. With new beginnings reversed, the only thing I'm getting is there may have been naive choices made in the past. So this relationship is getting like a renewal, new beginning. Maybe you guys just really got your aha moment. One of you did, maybe. Okay, let's get to your advice. And it says, playfulness. Laughter is the best therapy. Have some fun together, and remember, love is the greatest healer. And that's funny that I was with y'all are getting a new beginning and a fresh start, and then to have fun and play and flirt and, show each other love. Get back into that yin nurturing energy, connect, and have fun. Have a good time. That's the advice. This feels like a union that actually did defeat the myth of the twin flames that never come together. So congratulations. Enjoy your relationship. I hope this helped you in some way, shape, or form, elevate it. And if so, give me a thumbs up. If this resonated in any way, subscribe to the channel. If you're new here, check out the description for ways that we can vibe more and work together, and books that I got out and things like that. And on that note, I want to say peace, blessings, and all that good stuff that comes from being a part of my tribe. I'll see you in Pile 2. Hey, Pile 2s. So you were drawn to this card, or you are in a situationship with a twin flame, or single, just messing around, whatever you titled it. It's just, can't be titled type thing. So are you still connected to your twin flame? Most likely, I feel like you are. Oh, but you don't want to be. Moving on. Somebody's moving on. Interesting. Believe and succeed. So unfortunately, it feels like the connection, it feels like, Somebody's moving on. Somebody's moving forward. Someone's trying to believe that there's something better for them out there. It does feel like there's still a connection, but at the same time, it feels like someone is on the run right now, or you both are going your separate ways in that vibe. It doesn't feel like you guys are together right now. It feels a little sad, like a reluctant moving on, but well, let's see what else we got. All right. What were you supposed to do or learn together in this lifetime? Oh, trust. Did someone betray someone's trust? Probably more than once. I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. Now, a lot of third eye energy here. Someone's very intuitive in this union and could feel a lot of what was going on behind the scenes. Yep. Discipline. I can accomplish what I set my mind to. Wow. Being disciplined has a lot to do with trust. So maybe these two lessons weren't learned yet. And this is why you guys are not together at this time. Okay. So why has there been no union? Let's see if they'll tell me more. Treasure Allen reversed. So somebody wasn't seeing someone's value. Someone thought they saw a treasure somewhere else. In fact, maybe that's where they're moving on to. They're missing the boat again and making the wrong choice. Missing the boat. Wow. Soulmates. So one of you is still moving towards the other one. I really feel like maybe leaving another relationship to be in this one because they really see you as a soulmate. But you are not together because there's someone else. You're the other person who is moving towards something that does not, that is a false treasure. Like all that glitters isn't gold. They can't see whereas one can see. And they really believe that they will eventually be together. So there is a connection, but it's imbalanced. All right. Can there be a union in the future though? Loyal heart. Now this came through reversed. So, and it's right under trust. So it gives me the vibe that this is a twin flame union. You guys are supposed to be together. It's like 2, 2, 2. But someone is not trustworthy. Someone makes it difficult to trust the things that come out their mouth. Unfortunately. And then you have why. It's almost like asking, why do you still want this union? Why would you want a union that brings pain? A union that there's no trust. But there's a deep why. That is also what you have to have in order to be together. You guys are not going to come together unless you both know why you want to be together. That's what I'm hearing. And that's what I'm really hearing strongly for the person who is the chaser at this time. The person who is believing and succeeding, and really they're trying to guide you to something better, but you believe, and if you truly believe that you guys will be one, then you will succeed, is what they're saying. But this other person is not on the same page, and it could be you. Switch up the roles to make it match whoever is supposed to be. If this does not sound like your story, then disregard it. All right, so do you need to cut this person off? Deception and envy. Deception and envy. And triumphant success. Both cards came out reversed. So what I will say is there may be success here of getting with the person, but it does feel like it needs to be a cutoff with the sword coming through. Or there just needs to be some clarity between you two as to what's going on here. And yeah, there's like a deceiving energy here. Someone just cannot trust the other person. Let's get your advice. Are you kidding me? Your card says soulmate. Wow. Your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe this and they will manifest physically. So I feel like as long as you believe this is your soulmate, that's who you're going to be with. You're going to manifest them. It just looks like you're going to go through a lot of shit. Look, triumphant success. I mean, just going to have to go through some shit or getting over. You're going to have to learn to trust. Maybe that's just the lesson y'all have to learn. And this other you got to learn to trust or they got to learn to trust. You have to learn discipline or they have to learn discipline. Whatever the case may be. I guess it can be a success or it could be cut. Whichever, feels healthier for you. Because there is going to be someone struggling to trust in this relationship. But that's what I got for you, my pal twos. I hope this resonated in some way, shape, or form. Helped you to decide what you want to do moving forward. Give me a thumbs up, please, if this resonated in any way. Subscribe to the channel if you're new here. And I want to send y'all off with peace, blessings, and all that good stuff that comes from being a part of this light tribe. I'm going to go on to pile number 3 now. Later. Hey, pal threes. It was at exactly 4:44 on the clock when I started this read. So Google that angel number, 444 angel number, and get your message for today. Something lucky about you, pal threes. Okay. You want to disconnect from your twin flames and confirm that you cut them off, or you were just drawn to this heart that's in flames. That's nuts. Okay. So we're going to save that for last. That's your advice. So, are you still connected to your twin flame? We're going to jump right in. Challenging times coming through reversed. So it does feel like you've overcome a time that might have been very challenging. Maybe you were really feeling like you had to defend yourself against this person. Heal. Reversed. So the healing process, I do feel, is still going on, but it is occurring. It really feels like your challenging times are over and you've broken the chains and you are in the process of healing the wounds from what looks like a battle. All right. What were you supposed to do or learn together? Worry. I'm learning that worry doesn't change an outcome. So you guys are supposed to have been worry-free, showing the world how easy it is to manifest when you just believe. And perseverance. Yeah. I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. You guys are supposed to show people that if you don't give up, you can do anything. Unfortunately, if you're cutting a cord, then this person did not do any of those things, or at least not one of them. Okay. So why has there been no union? Why are you guys not together? It's obvious though. Co-create. Building blocks. You guys are not together because there's work you had to do with the divine. With co-create coming through, this union was supposed to have gained so much wisdom in this lifetime that there was just literally things to do and build and work on with the divine. Just co-creating, working on this planet, like just missionary type work for God through whatever it is that you do, because building blocks is the vibe of building a foundation or having some kind of a business. However, this is why there's been no union. There's something missing in when it came to spirituality when you guys were together. Okay. And can there be a union in the future? We have fork in the road reversed. So I feel like with the reverse, that road is closed. Where there was an opportunity, there is no more. Time to go. Well, there you have it. No way. It almost feels like someone running towards the unknown, away from what they know. Time to go. You're being called towards something better, and you're running towards it, away from that old road that, well, it's not available to you anymore. Look where you're at. You're in the clouds. You're soaring. You're not there no more. So it does feel like you cut this person off. Now, the last cards for everyone else was asking, do you need to cut this person off? But it feels like you have already done what you need to do. So I'm going to ask a question you've probably been thinking. Do they still think about you? So we have shadow. This person's going through the dark night of the soul. They're facing their karma, their dark side, and they're getting a lot. They're getting a lot of lessons on how to self-improve and the type of person that they were or are and what needs to change. They're really taking a look at themselves at this time. And they're also realizing how you were their other half, how you were the light. Yeah, the light. They saw you as the light, or they see you as the light. Prosperity begins. They hope one day to be able to unify with you again. You see the two hands building something. They do see you as someone who attracts material wealth, and they would love to unify, to plant a seed, to grow something, to build with you again. But should you, would you? I don't know. That is up to you. Let's see what your final advice card says. Transformation. Your relationship with another is about to deepen. Love conquers and transforms all things. So this can apply to a new relationship you're in, the one that you're running to, or this could apply to the situation between you and the person you're cutting cords with. Perhaps you guys will become friends. Your relationship is just going to transform. That's what I got for you guys. I enjoyed this session of Lessons on Love. I hope you did too, and we'll come again next week. It's every Tuesday that I upload. If you don't see it Tuesday, it'll definitely be up Wednesday, but I aim for every Tuesday. And I hope this resonated, guys. Give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you're new here, and don't forget to read the description. It's very important because that's how you find out about the workshops I got going on. You learn about the different trips I'm having, the books I have for sale, like this new journal called Unleash Your Energy, which will help you to manifest your dreams. Trust me, in 100 days and or less. But anyway, I'm sorry, I'm getting excited. Read the description. Bye. Let's bye. Peace. Blessings. All that good stuff that comes with you.